Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. We're going to be talking about side hustles today.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, that idea of maybe working a little extra, making some extra cash on the side.
And especially, with how the economy is these days, everyone's kind of looking for a little extra.
Exactly. And you gave me some really interesting sources to look at everything from, pretty quick online gigs
Right.
to even starting like a full-blown business.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how this whole concept of work is evolving. It used to be that everybody had that 9 to 5 and that was it. But now you
Hmm.
see so many people branching out and doing their own thing. And these sources really highlight that.
Yeah, and I feel like there's something for everyone.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter what your background is or what your skill set is. It seems like there's a side hustle out there for you.
Yeah, and that's the really appealing thing,
Yeah.
being your own boss, setting your own hours, having more control over how much you're earning.
Yeah, that freedom and flexibility is really enticing.
Yeah, but of course, we can't just talk about the good stuff.
Right.
The sources also highlight some of the challenges, right?
So, of course, yeah.
Income can be unpredictable. There's no benefits. You're basically running your own mini business.
Yeah, you're responsible for everything.
Exactly. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
There's definitely a hustle involved.
Yeah.
But I think if you go into it with realistic expectations
Yeah.
and the right approach, the potential is huge.
For sure. So let's actually jump into some specifics here.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know we've got articles about everything from affiliate marketing to blogging to renting out your property, even things like becoming a virtual assistant.
Yeah, there's so much to cover.
Where should we start?
Well, affiliate marketing is something that's really popular right now.
Okay. Yeah.
It seems like everybody's talking about making passive income
Wow.
by recommending products online.
It's kind of the dream, right?
Right. So is it really all it's cracked up to be?
Yeah. Is it too good to be true?
Well, let's break down how it actually works.
Okay.
So essentially, you partner with a company, you promote their products or services,
Okay.
and then you earn a commission on any sales that result from your referrals.
Okay.
So it's kind of like being a digital brand ambassador.
Yeah.
You're leveraging your online presence to try and drive those sales.
I see.
But the key here, and a lot of these articles emphasize this, is choosing the right affiliate program.
Right.
You want something that aligns with your niche, your audience's interests,
Yeah.
and offers you a decent commission structure.
Okay, so it's not just like slapping any link up on your, social media.
Exactly. You have to be strategic about it.
So I know a lot of people talk about the Amazon Associates program. Is that a good place for someone to start?
It can be, especially if you're already creating content online. If you have a blog or you're active on social media.
Yeah.
Think about it if you're passionate about fitness, let's say, and you're already writing reviews of workout gear, you can join the Amazon Associates program.
Okay.
Include those affiliate links in your content, and if somebody makes a purchase through your link,
You get a cut.
you earn a commission.
I-
So it's a way to monetize what you're already doing.
Okay, that makes sense. But I'm guessing it's not quite as easy as just throwing some links up and hoping for the best.
No, definitely not. You really have to think about it like you're building a business.
Okay.
These sources really stress that creating high-quality content is crucial.
Right.
You want to provide genuine value to your audience.
Right.
It's not just about pushing products, it's about building trust and credibility.
Okay.
So think about things like detailed reviews, tutorials, maybe even videos showcasing how you use a product.
Okay, so you have to actually put in the work to create good content.
Exactly. And then you have to think about how you're going to get those links seen by the right people.
Okay, so there's a marketing component here as well.
Absolutely. SEO, social media, marketing, email lists, all of those tools can help you drive traffic to your content.
So it's more involved than it might seem at first glance.
Yeah, there's definitely more to it than meets the eye.
Okay, so affiliate marketing takes some effort and some marketing savvy. What about people who are more like creative types?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about people who make crafts or, those beautiful things you see on Etsy.
Right. So selling handmade goods.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic option if you have a knack for creating those unique handcrafted items.
Okay.
And Etsy has really become the go-to marketplace for artists, crafters, vintage collectors
Yeah.
to showcase and sell their work.
I love browsing Etsy. There's so much cool stuff on there.
Me too.
But from a business perspective, what are some of the key things that someone needs to think about if they're thinking about selling on Etsy?
Well, first and foremost, you need to create high-quality products that people actually want to buy.
Okay, that seems pretty basic.
It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many sellers overlook that fundamental principle.
Right.
So do your research, identify a niche, make sure your products are well-made and visually appealing.
Okay, so you have to have a good product.
Exactly. And then you have to think about how you're going to present those products in a way that attracts buyers.
Okay, so the presentation matters.
Absolutely. High-quality photos are crucial. You want your products to look their best. And don't underestimate the power of compelling product descriptions.
Yeah. I guess those little descriptions really can make a difference.
They can use vivid language, highlight the craftsmanship, tell a story.
Yeah, you're selling an experience.
Exactly.
There you
Make
go.
people want to buy what you're selling.
Okay, so it's a combination of creativity, business skills, and marketing know-how.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. And don't forget about customer service.
Right.
Responding to inquiries, promptly handling shipping efficiently, going the extra mile to ensure customer satisfaction can make a huge difference.
Yeah, it's about building those relationships.
Exactly.
Okay, so Etsy is a potential goldmine for creative entrepreneurs.
It can be?
But what about people who are less crafty and more entrepreneurial?
Okay.
You know, the type who can spot a deal a mile away.
Right, the bargain hunters.
Yeah, exactly, and then flip it for a profit.
Ah, the art of the flip.
Yeah.
That's where platforms like eBay and Facebook Marketplace come in.
Yeah.
You find underpriced items often at thrift stores, garage sales, or online marketplaces, and then you resell them for a higher price.
Okay, so you need to have a good eye for value.
Exactly. You need to know your market, understand pricing trends, be able to spot those hidden gems that other people might overlook.
Okay, so it takes a bit of research.
Yeah, and it also takes time and effort, you know?
Right.
Listing those items, taking photos, writing descriptions, dealing with shipping.
Yeah, it's not exactly passive income.
Right. But if you enjoy the thrill of the hunt
Yeah.
and the satisfaction of turning a profit, it can be a really fun and rewarding side hustle.
Okay, so for those who love a good deal and don't mind putting in a little work flipping, could be a good option.
It could.
Right, let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that's been generating a lot of buzz lately.
Okay, what's that?
Digital products.
Ah, yes.
Ebooks, online courses, printables. The possibilities seem endless.
They do. And the beauty of digital products is that they're scalable.
Yep.
You create them once and you can sell them over and over again
Right.
without having to worry about physical inventory or shipping costs.
Okay, so that means higher profit margins,
Exactly.
less logistical hassle.
Right.
But what about competition?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like everybody and their dog is creating an online course these days.
It's definitely a crowded marketplace.
Yeah.
But there's always room for high-quality products that meet a specific need.
Okay.
So the key is to find your niche, create something valuable,
Yeah.
and market it effectively.
Okay, so finding that niche is really important.
It is. And then you have to think about which platform is the best for selling your digital product.
Okay, so there are different options.
Yeah, it depends on what you're offering and who your target audience is. Etsy is a great option for printables and digital art. Gumroad is popular for ebooks and other downloadable files.
Okay.
And if you want more control over your branding and sales process, a platform like Shopify might be a better fit.
Okay, so do your research, figure out what works best for you.
Exactly.
So we've talked about affiliate marketing, Etsy, flipping digital products. I'm noticing a theme here.
What's that?
It seems like a lot of these side hustles involve leveraging the power of the internet and online platforms.
You're absolutely right. The digital landscape has opened up a whole new world of possibilities for side hustlers.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
It is. But let's not forget about some of the more traditional ways to earn extra income.
Okay, like what? Give us some examples.
Well, we have some sources here that talk about renting out property
Okay.
as a way to generate passive income.
Okay, so that could be a spare room in your house, an entire rental property, or even something more niche like a parking space or a storage unit
Exactly. It's about leveraging those assets that you already have. Okay.
to generate some extra income.
That makes sense. But I imagine being a landlord comes with its own set of responsibilities and challenges.
You're not wrong. You need to screen tenants carefully,
Yeah.
handle repairs and maintenance, navigate the legal aspects of lease agreements.
Right. It's not completely passive.
No, but it can be a lucrative investment
Yeah.
if you're willing to put in the effort.
Okay. So it's something to consider, but it's not for everyone.
Right.
And for those who are less inclined to deal with property management, what other options are out there?
Well, there's always the option of offering your skills and services online.
Okay.
We're talking about things like tutoring, coaching,
Mm.
social media management, virtual assistants,
Mm-hmm.
basically any skill that can be done remotely
Yeah.
and for which there's a demand in the marketplace.
Okay, so you're essentially sharing your knowledge, helping others, and getting paid for it.
Exactly.
I love that idea.
Hmm.
What are some of the key things to consider if you're thinking about offering online services?
Well, first, you need to identify your niche.
What are you good at? What skills or knowledge can you offer that people are willing to pay for?
Okay, so figure out what you're good at.
Exactly. And once you've figured that out, you need to create a strong online presence.
Mm-hmm.
Market your services effectively and deliver exceptional customer service.
Okay, so it's kind of like building a mini business.
It is.
And I imagine having a secure and user-friendly platform for delivering those services is crucial.
Absolutely. Whether it's a dedicated website, a video conferencing tool, a learning management system,
Hmm.
the technology needs to be reliable and intuitive for both you and your clients.
Okay, so think about the tech side of things.
Right. And don't forget about the importance of building relationships with your clients.
Yeah, that personal connection can make a big difference.
It can, in the world of online services, trust is everything.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
From affiliate marketing and Etsy to renting out property and offering online services.
It's been a whirlwind tour of the gig economy.
It has, and what's striking me is the sheer diversity of options available.
Yeah,
It really does seem like there's a side hustle out there for everyone.
that's the beauty of it. There's something for everyone.
But let's not forget about one crucial aspect that underpins success in any side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing yourself effectively.
Right.
And we'll delve into that in more detail in the next part of our deep dive, so stay tuned.
I can't wait.
Tired of scrolling through endless workout videos and confusing money-making schemes? Fit4Funds.com is your one-stop destination for reliable fitness equipment guides and proven side hustle strategies. From foam rollers to freelancing, we break down what actually works. No fluff, just practical tools to build your body and bank account. Visit Fit4Funds.com today, where fitness meets financial freedom.
All right, so welcome back to our deep dive into side hustles.
All right, so last time we were talking about all these ways to make money online,
Mm-hmm.
but let's move into something a little bit more physical.
Okay, I like it.
Let's talk about side hustles where you can actually break a sweat.
Okay, so we're getting physical now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I've got some sources here that talk about things like personal training,
Okay.
ride-sharing food delivery, even some task-based gigs that involve, a little bit of elbow grease.
Okay, so we're moving from clicking keyboards to flexing muscles.
Exactly.
I like it. So let's start with personal training. It seems like the fitness industry is booming these days.
It is. People are realizing that investing in their health and well-being is important, and having a personal trainer can really make a difference.
Right, because it's not just about going to the gym. It's about having someone who can create a personalized plan for you.
Exactly. Someone who can motivate you, push you, keep you accountable.
Yeah, and who can make sure you're doing everything safely and effectively.
Exactly. Safety is so important.
It is. So it seems like there's a lot of demand out there for personal trainers.
There is. The demand is definitely on the rise.
Okay, but breaking into that world, I imagine it's not easy.
It's not as simple as it might seem.
Right, you need certifications, you need insurance,
Mm-hmm.
you need a way to attract clients. You're essentially running your own business.
Exactly. And that's what a lot of these sources emphasize. It's not just about being passionate about fitness.
Right.
You have to be a savvy entrepreneur. You have to know how to market yourself, how to build a client base, how to manage your finances.
So what advice do our sources give for aspiring personal trainers?
Well, one key takeaway is the importance of specialization.
Okay.
Instead of trying to be everything to everyone, focus on a specific niche.
Okay, so find your area of expertise.
Exactly. So maybe you're really good at strength training. Maybe
Yeah.
you specialize in yoga for seniors. Maybe you're passionate about helping postpartum women get back in shape.
I love that idea because not only does it help you stand out,
Right.
but it also allows you to work with clients you're genuinely excited about.
Exactly. You're more likely to be successful if you're passionate about what you're doing.
Okay, so let's say someone has identified their niche.
Mm-hmm.
They've gotten their certifications. They're ready to start building their personal training business.
Okay.
What's the next step?
Well, they need to think about how they're going to attract clients.
Right. How do you get people in the door?
Word of mouth is always a powerful tool. So start by letting your friends, family, social networks know about your services.
Okay, so tap into your existing network.
Exactly. And having a strong online presence is crucial these days.
Okay, so website, social media profiles, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. You need to make it easy for potential clients to find you.
Right. And to learn more about what you offer.
Exactly. Now, one thing that strikes me about personal training,
Yeah.
and really any fitness-related side hustle, is the importance of safety. You're
Yes.
dealing with physical activity sometimes with weights or equipment.
Mm-hmm.
It's crucial to minimize the risk of injury, both for yourself and for your clients.
Absolutely. So proper form, gradual progression,
Right.
listening to your body's signals.
All of that is essential. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit.
Right.
It's about working out safely and effectively.
Okay, so safety first.
Always.
Okay, so personal training offers a great way to combine your passion for fitness with the potential to earn a good income.
It does.
But what about those of us who are more comfortable behind the wheel than in the gym?
Okay.
I'm thinking about ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft.
Ah, yes, another popular side hustle.
Is
And it offers a lot of flexibility. You can set your own hours work as much or as little as you want. And you're essentially providing a service that people need transportation,
right.
and you're getting paid for it.
Okay, but I imagine there were some downsides as well.
Of course there are.
Right, income can be unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
You're responsible for your own vehicle expenses.
Yeah, gas, maintenance, insurance, wear and tear on your car, all of that adds up.
And then there's the whole dealing with passengers thing.
Right, you never know who you're going to get in your car.
Exactly. So you need to be comfortable interacting with strangers and navigating unfamiliar areas.
And you need to be aware of your surroundings, especially at night.
Right. Safety is a big concern.
It is both for the driver and the passenger.
Okay, so ride-sharing can be a viable option, but it's not without its challenges.
It's definitely not for everyone.
Okay, what about another gig that's become synonymous with the gig economy?
What's that?
Food delivery.
Uh,
Platforms like DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats, they seem to be everywhere these days.
They are. It's a booming industry.
It is. And it seems like a pretty straightforward way to make some extra cash.
Yeah, you pick up the food, you deliver it, you get paid.
So what's the catch?
Well, like with ride-sharing, income can be inconsistent. Tips aren't guaranteed. And you're exposed to the elements, if you're delivering by bike, especially.
Right, rain or shine, you got to get that food there.
Exactly. And navigating traffic, finding parking, dealing with hungry customers, it can be stressful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You need to be organized, efficient, able to handle multiple orders at once.
Okay, so food delivery, it's a hustle, for sure.
It is.
So we've talked about personal training, ride-sharing, food delivery. These are all great options for people who enjoy being active and working independently.
They are.
But what about those of us who prefer a more hands-on approach?
Okay.
I'm thinking about task-based gigs like those found on TaskRabbit or Handy.
Ah, yes. Those platforms are great for people who enjoy tackling those practical tasks. Right.
Helping others with their to-do lists.
Yeah, so it could be anything from assembling furniture to mounting a TV, fixing a leaky faucet, cleaning someone's house.
Exactly. It's a way to monetize your practical skills.
Okay, but I imagine safety is a big concern here.
It is, especially if you're entering strangers' homes.
Right.
It's crucial to take precautions, meet clients in public places. First, let someone know where you're going and trust your gut instinct.
Okay, so if something feels off, don't do it.
Exactly. And then there's the physical demands of these tasks. Some of them can be quite strenuous.
Right, so you need to be in reasonably good shape, have the stamina to handle the work.
You don't want to injure yourself.
So for our listener, if you're considering task-based gigs, assess your physical capabilities, your comfort level with interacting with strangers,
Right.
and your willingness to prioritize safety.
Absolute. Safety should always come first.
All right, let's shift gears again.
Okay, where are we going now? Let's talk about something that combines creativity with entrepreneurial spirit.
All right, I like it.
Selling handmade goods.
Ah, yes, we touched on Etsy earlier.
We did. But let's delve a bit deeper into this world of handcrafted creations.
Okay.
So what are some of the key considerations for someone thinking about selling handmade goods?
Well, first and foremost, you need to identify a niche.
Okay.
What are you good at making? What are people looking for? Do your research, explore different craft fairs, online marketplaces, see what's trending.
Okay, so figure out where the demand is.
Exactly. And then you have to think about production.
Okay.
Can you create enough inventory to meet demand? Do you have the space and equipment to scale your operations?
Right. So you need to think about the logistics.
You do. And you need to be
Right.
realistic about your production capacity.
Yeah.
Make sure you can fulfill orders in a timely manner.
Right. Because you don't want to disappoint customers.
Exactly. And then there's pricing.
Huh.
You need to cover your costs, make a profit, and be competitive in the marketplace.
Right. So it's a balancing act.
It is research your competitors, factor in the cost of materials and labor, and consider the perceived value of your products.
Okay. So price it right.
Exactly. And then don't forget about marketing.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
How do you get those beautiful creations seen by potential buyers?
Well, that's where platforms like Etsy, Amazon, Handmade, even social media come into play.
Okay.
High-quality photos, compelling descriptions, targeted advertising can all help you reach your target audience.
Okay, so it's a mix of creativity and business savvy.
It is.
Okay, so selling handmade goods, it's a great option for those who love to create and have an entrepreneurial spirit.
It is.
Okay, what about a side hustle that's purely digital?
Okay.
Drop shipping.
Ah, yes, dropshipping.
It seems like everyone's talking about it these days.
It's a hot topic for sure.
It is. So for those who aren't familiar, can you explain how drop shipping works?
Sure. So essentially, it's an e-commerce model that allows you to sell products online without having to handle any inventory or shipping.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
It does, right? You basically act as a middleman between the customer and the supplier.
Okay.
So you create an online store, you list products, and when a customer places an order, the supplier ships the product directly to the customer.
So you never actually touch the product.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it.
Okay, so you don't have to invest in inventory up front.
Right. You don't have to deal with the hassle of storage or shipping.
Okay, so it seems like a dream come true for aspiring entrepreneurs.
It can be, but there are some things to consider.
Okay, what's the catch?
Well, you still need to build an online store. You still need to attract customers. You still need to handle customer service.
Right.
And finding reliable suppliers is crucial.
Okay, so you're not completely off the hook.
No, you're still running a business.
And I imagine competition is fierce in the dropshipping world.
It is. Everyone's looking for that hot product that's going to sell like crazy.
Right, so you need to do your research.
Absolutely.
Find a niche that's not oversaturated.
And be prepared to adapt to changing trends.
Okay, so dropshipping, it can be a viable side hustle,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Definitely not.
All right, what about another e-commerce model that's gaining popularity?
Okay.
Print on demand.
Ah, yes, print on demand.
So how does this one work?
So print on demand is a fantastic option for creative individuals who want to sell customized products without having to handle inventory.
Okay, sounds similar to dropshipping.
It is, in a way, but instead of physical products, you're selling designs.
Okay.
So you create designs, you upload them to a print-on-demand platform, and when a customer places an order, the platform prints and ships the product directly to the customer.
Okay, so you're essentially selling your creativity.
Exactly. You can design anything from T-shirts and mugs to phone cases and tote bags.
Okay, so the possibilities are endless.
They really are.
So it seems like a great way to monetize your creativity.
Mm-hmm.
Test out different designs without having to invest in inventory up front.
Exactly. It's a low-risk way to get started.
Okay, but what are some of the key considerations for someone thinking about starting a print-on-demand business?
Well, first and foremost, you need to create high-quality designs that people will actually want to buy.
Okay, so the design is everything.
It really is. Think about your target audience, their interests, what kind of designs would appeal to them.
Right, so you need to understand your market.
Exactly. And then, of course, marketing is key.
Right. How do you get those designs seen by potential customers?
Well, that's where platforms like Etsy Redbubble and Society6 come in.
Oh.
They offer a built-in marketplace where you can showcase your designs and reach a wider audience.
Okay, so it's a great way to get started without having to build your own website or online store.
Exactly.
Okay, so print on demand offers a low-risk, high-reward way to turn your creative vision into tangible products
It does.
and build a side hustle that you can be proud of.
And profitable.
All right, what about those of us who are more inclined to share our knowledge and expertise?
Okay.
I'm thinking about online tutoring.
Ah, yes. Online tutoring is a great option for anyone who excels in a particular subject or skill and enjoys teaching others.
Okay.
And with the rise of online learning platforms, it's become more accessible than ever.
It has, so you can tutor students of all ages,
Mm-hmm.
from elementary school to college level, in a wide range of subjects.
Exactly. From math and science to languages and music.
And the beauty of it is you can do it all from the comfort of your own home.
Exactly. You can
Okay.
set your own hours, choose your own rates, work with students from all over the world.
Okay. But I imagine it requires a certain level of patience
It does.
and the ability to explain concepts clearly and effectively.
You have to be a good communicator.
Right, like not everyone is cut out to be a teacher.
That's true. But if you have a passion for teaching and you enjoy helping others learn,
Yeah.
it can be a really rewarding experience.
And how do you find clients? How do you market your tutoring services effectively?
Well, there are platforms like TutorMe and Schooly
Mm.
that connect tutors with students, or you could create your own website. Market your services through social media, online communities, word of mouth.
Okay, so there are different avenues to explore.
There are.
Okay, so online tutoring offers a flexible and rewarding way to share your knowledge, help others achieve their academic goals.
It does.
All right, what about another side hustle that's gaining popularity?
Okay.
Online coaching.
Ah, yes, online coaching.
It seems like there are coaches for everything these days.
There are, from business and career coaching to life and wellness coaching.
It's amazing.
It's all about providing guidance and support to individuals who are looking to make positive changes in their lives.
Okay, so it's about empowering people.
Exactly, helping them reach their full potential.
I love that idea.
It's a very fulfilling line of work.
It is. But what are some of the key considerations for someone thinking about becoming an online coach?
Well, first and foremost, you need to identify your niche.
Okay, so what are you passionate about?
Exactly. What area of expertise do you have that you can share with others?
Right, and I imagine building trust and rapport with clients is crucial.
Absolutely. Coaching is all about relationships. You need to be able to connect with people on a personal level, understand their goals and challenges, provide support and guidance in a way that resonates with them.
Okay, so it's more than just giving advice.
It's about creating a safe and supportive space for your clients to grow and transform.
And what about the business side of things? How do you market your coaching services?
Well, like with any online business, having a strong online presence is essential.
Okay.
A website, social media profiles, a blog, all of these can help you showcase your expertise and connect with potential clients.
Okay, so it's important to put yourself out there.
It is. You need to let people know what you offer and how you can help them.
Okay, so online coaching offers a fulfilling and potentially lucrative way to help others achieve their goals.
It does.
All right, what about another digital side hustle that's in high demand?
What's that?
Social media management.
Ah, yes, social media management.
It seems like every business needs a social media presence these days.
They do. In today's world, it's essential for any business that wants to connect with customers, build brand awareness, drive sales.
Right, but not every business owner has the time or the expertise to manage their social media effectively.
Exactly. And that's where social media managers come in.
Okay, so what do they do?
Well, they handle everything from creating and scheduling posts to engaging with followers, analyzing data, tracking results. Basically, they make sure that a business's social media presence is on point.
So it sounds like a fast-paced, ever-evolving field.
It is. You need to be on top of the latest trends, latest algorithms.
Right.
You need to be able to create compelling content, manage multiple accounts efficiently.
So it's a demanding job.
It can be, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. You get to be creative, strategic, see the direct impact of your work.
Okay, so if you're someone who loves social media and you're good at multitasking, social media management might be the perfect side hustle for you.
It could be.
All right, so we've explored a wide range of side hustles.
We have from those that get you moving to those that tap into your creative or digital expertise.
It's been quite a journey.
It has, but there's one crucial aspect that underpins success in any side hustle.
Okay, what's that?
Understanding the legal and tax implications.
Ah, yes. The less glamorous side of entrepreneurship.
It is, but it's important.
It is. So we'll delve into that in more detail in the next part of our deep dive, so
Yeah.
stay tuned. All right, so welcome back to our deep dive into side hustles.
We've covered a lot of ground, haven't we?
We have everything from personal training to print on demand.
Really the whole spectrum of side hustles.
It is, and it's been really exciting to see all the different possibilities out there.
It really has.
Yeah.
You know, there really is something for everyone.
There is, but before we wrap up, we need to talk about something that's often overlooked.
Okay. What's that?
The legal and tax implications of all this.
Ah, yes. The not so fun part of being your own boss.
Right, but it's important stuff.
It is. It's crucial to understand the rules of the game.
Right, because you don't want to end up in trouble with the IRS.
Exactly. So let's break it down. What are some of the key legal and tax considerations for side hustlers?
Well, one of the most important things to understand is the difference between being classified as a contractor versus an employee.
Right, that's a big one, especially in the gig economy.
It is, because those classifications have different legal and tax implications.
Exactly. So as an employee, you typically have taxes withheld from your paycheck.
Right.
And your employer contributes to Social Security and Medicare.
But as a contractor, you're responsible for handling all of that yourself.
Right, and contractors are also often responsible for their own insurance equipment and other business expenses.
So it's important to factor those costs into your pricing and budgeting.
Absolutely. You need to make sure you're actually turning a profit.
So for our listener, do your research,
Yes.
understand the specific laws and regulations in your region,
Mm-hmm.
and consider consulting with a tax professional or an accountant.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
It is, all right, so beyond the legal and financial aspects,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about something that can be incredibly valuable for side hustlers:
Okay, what's that?
mentorship.
Ah, yes, the power of mentorship.
It is, I've heard so many success stories from entrepreneurs who credit their mentors with helping them achieve their goals.
It's about finding someone who's been there, done that,
Right.
Someone who can offer insights,
Yeah.
advice, encouragement based on their own experience.
Right. Someone who can help you navigate the ups and downs of being an entrepreneur.
Exactly. And a mentor can also share valuable connections
Oh, yeah.
and hold you accountable for reaching your goals.
So it's like having a cheerleader, a sounding board, and a wise advisor all rolled into one.
That's a great way to put it.
And it doesn't have to be a formal arrangement.
No, it could be a former professor, a colleague, a family friend.
Even someone you connect with online.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for our listener, think about who in your life could potentially serve as a mentor.
Right.
Reach out, connect, see if they're open to sharing their wisdom and experience.
You might be surprised at how willing people are to help.
You might be.
All right, so as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of side hustles,
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave you with one final thought-provoking question.
Okay, I'm listening.
What legacy do you want to create through your side hustle?
Wow, that's a powerful question.
It's not just about making money or achieving financial freedom.
Right.
It's about aligning your side hustle with your values, your passions, your purpose.
It's about creating something you're proud of.
Yeah, something that brings you joy and that makes a positive impact on the world.
So as you embark on your side hustle journey, keep that question in mind.
What legacy do you want to create?
Let that be your guiding star, your source of inspiration.
Your motivation to keep pushing forward even when things get tough,
Because ultimately the most rewarding side hustles are those that not only fill your pockets,
but also fill your heart and soul.
well said.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure.
It has. We hope you found it insightful, inspiring,
Yeah.
and maybe even a little bit life-changing.
I hope so too.
Remember, the world of side hustles is full of possibilities.
It is.
Go out there, explore, experiment, and create the life you've always dreamed of.
That's what it's all about.